Chapter 3. A message from my best friend appeared on WeChat. Mia, basketball game tomorrow at 3 p.m. Heard the campus heartthrobs playing. You coming? Immediately after came Marcus's message. Do you have time tomorrow at 3 p.m.? Dad asked me to bring you some clothes at school. I immediately replied to my friend, yes. Then I set Marcus to do not disturb. I'm not like Marcus, too old to blacklist people like a kid when facing problems. At T University's basketball court, my best friend Luna waved me excitedly. Mia, look quick, number 9. Number 9. Jason Cole. This youthful energy. If this were high school, I'd definitely have a secret crush on him for 3 years. Not sure if Luna's voice was too loud, but number 9 actually looked over in our direction. While smiling, he adjusted his headband with his hand, his amber eyes sparkling with light, simultaneously playful and innocent. Every movement seemed carefully choreographed, as if he naturally knew how to please girls. When the game ended, a bunch of girls crowded around. 5 or 6 hands pulled out phones simultaneously. I spoke confidently. I got here first. Add me first. Luna, dealing with her social anxiety, quietly gave me a thumbs up from outside the circle. Jason casually tossed the ball aside, quickly scanned my code, and lazily looked at the surrounding girls. Sorry, my phone's dead. What? The player reformed. Only adding Mia? Well, who told her to be so pretty? Even I, a girl, liked her when I saw her. The girls left reluctantly in small groups. You're Mia Caldwell, right? Can I save you as just Mia? He asked. I nodded. The young man's voice was as warm and relaxed as his appearance. Someone behind him started teasing. Yo, Jason, finally brave enough to talk to your crush? Your crush added your phone number. You must be over the moon. Jason glared at his friend, then smiled and waved goodbye. Mia, we're heading to eat. I'll contact you later. He pointed to WeChat, jogged over to his teammates, threw his arms around their necks. I turned around and saw Marcus standing under a tree nearby. It looked like he'd just finished chatting with Luna. Mia, I'm heading back. I don't want to interrupt you catching up with your brother. Luna left. I checked the time. 5:30 p.m. Marcus is very punctual. If he said he'd be there at 3, he wouldn't be off by even a second. Which means he waited for me for 2.5 hours. Why didn't you reply to my message? Marcus said coldly in the scorching sun. Just like him. I was too busy, didn't see it. Brother, if there's nothing else, I should go too. I walked forward on my own, but Marcus grabbed my wrist, his frown deepening. No time to check messages, but time to add some wild boy's phone number? Brother, his name is Jason Cole. He's the head of T University's sports department, ranked in the top 10 of his major. He's not a wild boy, I replied with a smile. Mia, the way he looked at you seemed off. Brother, I want a date now. Isn't this what you wanted to see? I asked. Marcus's cool eyes darkened slightly. I never said such a thing. Besides, even if you date, you can't date a playboy like him. Then who? You brother? An almost 30 virgin? I laughed mockingly. Marcus watched as I slowly leaned in, gently placing my hands on his waist, rising on my tiptoes. It had been so long since I'd held him, I'd almost forgotten that a man's waist could be so slender. The distance narrowed little by little, and he slowly closed his eyes.